Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm back again with something on the bench. This is a little something new, a little something different. This is from a viewer sent in to try and get a repair done. So we're going to go ahead and start that in just a second. Stick around. Like I said, a viewer watched one of my videos here, and it was the 2950 video. So he decided to see if I could do a repair for him. Contact me via email. You can as well. Techstuffs@gmail.com. Thanks to all 247 of y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I'll probably put it on speed because who needs to see a full unboxing. But I'm doing it for this gentleman who sent in this radio very, very nicely. Tell he cares about his radio. I know a lot of people pack stuff up and hope for the best, but if you ever seen videos of how packages are treated, UPS, Post Office, FedEx, and I'm not going to knock them, it is what it is because they have a lot of packages to get through, but you have to pack your stuff up properly if you don't want it damaged. Don't put it in a box that's just the size of the radio. I had a lot of people do that. Actually, 390 had a video. He was talking about that too. He picked up a radio off of eBay, and it seems eBay is one of the worst ones. They'll use crappy boxes. I've had people ship stuff in boxes that really aren't technically shipping boxes. There's a weight difference, and I've had people ship a radio in a Pampers box to me, in a diaper box, and that's flimsy cardboard to hold diapers. It's not meant to ship. There's shipping boxes, and then there's regular just cardboard boxes, and almost Amazon boxes I hate to reuse because they're starting to get super flimsy. Most of them gone to those packages, but this gentleman here definitely cares about his radio because he's packed this up really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on speed now. Okay, welcome back. That was pretty simple to unbox. I just always like to do that on camera to show everybody, and especially the gentleman that mailed the equipment to me, that this has been delivered properly. There's nice space around this equipment. That he sent the microphone. He sent everything just to go over one time to test everything. So this is the microphone. Sometimes these contacts are dirty and cause issues. I'll definitely clean that up for him. Just because I'm getting it on the bench here. Not that hard to do. And he has a power cord. This is actually a decent power cord. This is actually the one you can actually use to re-upgrade because it has the screw terminals. A lot of people take these off and reformulate with the plug here. But he said that he doesn't have power on this unit here. And this should be the RCI 2950. This is a gentleman that really has taken his time to do the proper due packaging. He has packaged it up, and I'm going to put this off to the side so you don't see it, but he has also, in the very bottom here, put his cell phone number and name, so there's no question of that it's his radio. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull this off so I don't forget. I'm going to put this with his other equipment here, but just for camera's sake, I don't want to put his address out for any reason. But he said that he can't get power on this unit, so first thing I'm going to try and do is get this thing set up with a meter to make sure there's no direct short in here. Now it does look like there is just a little bit of rust on here. Of course, this is one of the older 2950s, so it should be the orange version like I had with the battery. So that also could be an issue. I'm going to go ahead and just pull this watt meter out. I'm going to go ahead and just put this up, make sure we don't have a direct short. So let me go ahead and just get the meter out. And this will be a little bit of a longer video just because this is also for the gentleman who I'm working on this radio for. So what I'm going to do is see if we have a direct short. He said he changed that he keyed the here it is. He keyed the radio without the without an antenna plugged in. So that's not good. I don't know how long he did that for, but we're going to see. He said it just doesn't power on, and he did the protection diode. Someone told him to do that, so I think he did that himself. So we're going to go ahead and make heads or tails of this and see if maybe it's a blown final, something's causing a complete direct short, or what. So let's do that first. We'll take the voltmeter here. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on continuity, and this one here has the terrible stand on this. I got to get a better one. This is not a fluke, but it does the job what it needs to do. Basically, we don't want it to do that. We don't want to hear a sound that lets us know that we have an issue. So we're going to hook this up. Doesn't matter polarity on this because this is just continuity. We don't have power going to it, but just for sakes, let's just do it the right way. Negative is on this side, positive on this side. You can tell it shows that right there. Okay, so we don't have a direct short. That's a good sign, very good sign. That means it is not the protection diode, but it's also a bad sign if it doesn't power up still, because then we have to work a little further into it here. And it's an RCI, it's a computerized radio, so it's a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use his power cord here. He sent that, and that's what I'd like to use, exactly the stuff that the people use if possible. So we don't have any issues, we just use all the same stuff, because I've troubleshooted a ton of radios and it ended up being the power cord, and never thought to check the power cord, especially in a mobile installation. So we're going to go ahead and just fire this up. And actually, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do first, just because I have the camera running, and it looks like we'll be all right, and I'm going to have this set up so it's going to be looked at real quick, because we want to make sure that we don't damage anything if we're plugging something in. Now we'll take off the thumb screws. Now I've had a couple of these, and more notably on the Emperor series, but these lugs, if you buy too long of a lug, it can go in, it can actually penetrate parts on the board. I think the RSI actually has that issue too with that capacitor. If I'm remembering when I recapped that, I think I had to drop it to the side. But we're just going to go ahead and take this apart real quick. And yes, I do apologize if this is longer video. We're going to go ahead and just do some speeding up throughout the video, I'm sure. Let's just get a closer look here. Oh, and also, yes, I'm working a little bit late today. I do have this set up a little bit more. I will update a video, but 240 subs. I do appreciate it, each and every one of you. That is awesome. And yes, I am working about 3 in the morning at this point. But hey, I work odd hours. You do odd things at odd times, I guess. Sometimes you never know exactly what you're doing, but with time, you're going to actually want to do something. So this is the time, Saturday at 2. I've been hearing a lot of people come back from the bars. All right. Okay, so we do have a little bit of a rust issue. You can see this is the cover here. So it's definitely been rusted up, and this board has seen a lot better days. A lot better days. A lot better days. So this is the board. So yeah, we do have a lot of rust, not only here, but on the actual board itself, and there's a lot of traces here. So whatever it was definitely corrosive on here. Make sure you get a good view here, that it's even on the board here. So man, this is definitely seen better days. Now what I'm hoping for is that this water has not caused issues with this CPU, and cause that to go out. But it looks like we're definitely going to have some voltage issues on the rails, just by it not actually having contact. Lots of terminals here, lots of traces, lots of problems. I could see why this wouldn't power up. So it's definitely corrosive. Whatever got spilled, whatever poured in through here, however this got. Sir, I'm going to do the best I can. This is definitely seen better days. But we're going to go ahead and just flip the cover and look at the other side. But yeah, I think we're going to have the issue with the rails for sure. Of course, we have our speaker. Try to make sure. Oh wow. Okay, and then we got the terminal off. Well, this side actually doesn't look bad. This side does not look bad, but yeah, whatever, it is definitely ate away. And they sell covers. Get new covers on this. I would recommend that highly. I'm going to reach out to him and see what he wants to do, if we can get it past the point of just getting working. But yeah, that's going to be, I mean, just for the sake of everything, yeah, we can get a new speaker, which looks like that's actually kind of new, or hasn't been damaged by any of whatever corrosive material was there. But yeah, I definitely don't see rust on this side. And we have our voltage goes right in here. We got our protection diode. Now, some of them used to actually have them on the rails here. This cap doesn't look bad, but they do all look original. So I think he keyed it up, he says, without the final install. But I mean, just looking at all the bottom side of this board, however, it's not where the power is, it's just everywhere else. But I can see many traces that are just not connected to anything. So yeah, that's definitely going to cause an issue. We don't really have a short, but everything here. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and see if we can just power this up real quick. And if we got a good CPU, that's first and foremost, because that's most of the radio right there. You can buy a new one cheaper than getting the CPU on these older ones. But yeah, this is going to be a fun one, I guess. I'm fine with that. It's what he asked for is see what I can do here, and we're going to go ahead and see what we can do here. So we're going to power this up and see what happens here. So yeah, we don't have power, of course not, because we definitely have some connectivity issues. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull this power, do a little troubleshooting, and I'll be back in a minute. But yeah, we have some work cut out for us today, and yeah, we're going to do our best to get heads or tails and see if we can get power on the board. Okay, we're back. It's been a few days since I actually did the recording of the other video. I thought I'd get right to it, but of course, right around the holidays, everything's a little bit tough on time. So I'm going ahead and take this off. I got the last screw here. I already took the screws off on the other side here, both for the front plate and the metal face plate too. But yeah, we're going to look at this together and see what kind of damage we have here. And what I saw, make sure to keep everything in a nice baggie, keeps everything nice, is we have a lot of corrosion. So we're going to pull this off. Oh man, Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Radio's in real rough shape here. This whole thing is all rusted here. Well, there's nothing holding us back now. We're pull this off real quick. This was bubbled up. I don't know why though. I mean, face plates and stuff can be cleaned up. No big deal there. Now, this does not seem to have damage as much as I think. That screw does. This board doesn't. However, this board, let's go ahead and just pull this off real quick. Just to get a quick look. Yeah, we have some significant damage here. But, yeah, for this gentleman's radio, we're going to dive in a little bit deeper. But, yeah, not powering on. And for this RCI 2950 here, between this and these board connections down below here, rust I've somewhat cleaned up as much as I can out of here, but yeah, it's definitely seen better days here. So I gotta, it's flaking off here too. See what I can do, but yeah, this is gonna definitely be a part 2. I wanted to go ahead and thank each and every one of you that's on the channel, and everyone here that's kind of a part of this. And this will be part 2 probably after the new year, or I'll be in the process of going through this and releasing it. I'll probably work through some time here and maybe do something, maybe get something fixed quick and surprise something here. I'm just a little bit of a loss of words here for this radio, but yeah, we're gonna have to say yeah, thanks everyone that's come on the channel, and you want to see this thing fixed, yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and the bell notification to let you know I'm going to release something new on this. There's probably be another video in between here, but yeah, the next couple video, one of them will be an update on this radio. So yeah, coming up on the Christmas year here, end of the year, it's a hectic time. So Christmas 2021 is upon us right now. It's December 22nd where I'm at in the States. So Christmas is coming up in a couple days. Just want to say thanks to each and every one of you. Gonna have a little eggnog, delicious, nutritious eggnog, and go ahead and decipher this radio a little bit more. Never had anything like this, so yeah, it's one for the books. So stick around. I'll see you in the next video coming up, and a little update on this when it comes around. But yeah, a little bit more than expected, when usually board work is something of a felt component. But yeah, this is a little different. This is definitely had some corrosive substances attack this radio under the covers, and leaked all over the place and the covers. So we'll get into it in the next video. Thank you all again. 73s. Merry Christmas.